Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Umineko. I want to thank you all for your comments on the last episode. You clarified for me in a very easy and fast way how I should interpret the blue text. So, basically, blue is not a truth, it's a theory. Unless it cannot be disapproved with red, then it becomes a truth. It's like what Angie said in one of the episodes, like the public made some theories about Rokkenjima and they became truth because no one could deny it. And yeah, that's pretty much how it works, and yep, that makes sense. So thank you for clarification, and let's just go. Let's just go to the episode and see what's going to happen. Yep, we are in place where Rosa and Maria just came back from, I assume, garden. Forcefully opening the door with a clank, Rosa flew in with Maria.
Genji-sanか誰かいない？誰でもいいの。バスタオルを持ってきて。
There was already a full-blown typhoon outside, and it was starting to pour down hard. Even though she had an umbrella, Maria had been in a rose garden amid all that wind and rain the whole time. She had grown ice cold. Maria had gotten into a minor fight with Rosa in the rose garden, and had been told to stay there. Yep, exactly the same as before. She had done as she was told, and had continued to wait in that spot, even though rain was pouring down. Yeah. Like, that's why I think like Maria would be easy to tricked basically into believing into Beatrice. Rosa certainly had gotten a little emotional and angry, but Maria's stubborn whim was probably more to blame. The cousins, who had seen that exchange, were relieved to see that mother and child were close to each other again. Rosa scrabbled Maria's head with the towel. She seems overcome with worry that Maria had got cold, but Maria herself was nonchalant. Aww, I bet like this scene, if this scene exists in manga, then I think that's adorable, probably.
大丈夫？寒気とかしない？やっぱり一度戻って着替えさせた方がいいかしら。全然
平気。大丈夫そうだぜ、ローザおばさん。こんだけ元気ならきっと大丈夫だよ。
傘があって本当に良かったよ。ひょっとしたらずぶ濡れかもしれないと思ってたからね。
Still, who gave her the umbrella?
傘を持ってたのは不幸中の幸いだったよ。
でもよマリア、いくら傘があってもこんな大雨になったらちゃんと雨宿りしなきゃダメだぜ。女の子は体を冷やしちゃ絶対にいけない。
いいのよジェシカちゃん。ママがそこにずっといなさいと言ったのが悪いの。本当にごめんね。本当にごめんね。
マリアいい子。ママの言う通りにしてたからいい子。寒くてもずっといた。ママが来るまでずっといた。
Yeah.
マリアは本当にいい子よ。ママの言いつけをちゃんと守ったわね。
And you are like too strict with this.
本当に偉いわ。でも次からはママの言いつけであっても、あんな大雨になったらちゃんと雨宿りをするのよ。
Yeah.
いいわね。ママと約束よ。
ママと約束。
As Rosa gently held Maria, they joined their pinkies together and promised. Butler and the others realized that by touching her mother's pinky, the warmth has started to return to Maria's body.
カノン君。
Hello, Canon.
タオルをありがとう。助かったわ。
それでは失礼いたします。
Canon, you are so in this. As Canon bowed with a blank expression, as though he would done nothing that requires gratitude, he left the parlor.
さあ、もうお夕飯よ。みんなも行きましょう。偉いマリアには後でママの分のデザートも分けてあげるわ。
本当マ
Aww.
マ。デザートもらえる。ママ大好き。ママ大好き。
こらマリア、はしゃがないの。ママもマリアが大好きよ。マリア大好き。マリア大好き。
God damn it. Rosa and Maria just giving me all the time like vibes, like I don't know, it's just like so weird. One time you find them creepy and one time you love them and find them like cute and everything. God damn it.
マリアもママ大好き。ママ
Okay, I did not expect Rosa to go along with Uwu. That never happened before. What the hell? Rosa and Maria look really close. Even the cousins who watched started to feel a long forgotten warmth filled up their chests.
このくらいの
And
年
then
頃
everyone
だ。
dies.
親と一番仲がいいのかもしれねえな。
うちはそうでもなかったぜ。母さんとかいっつも勉強勉強とうるさか
Yeah,
った
pretty
な。
much.
子供を愛していればこそだよ。親の愛は優しさや甘やかしだけじゃないんだよ。僕の母さんも厳しかったけど、僕を大事に思ってくれたからこそだって今ならわかるよ。
マリア大好き。マリア大好き。
What is this?
さあ食事に行きましょう。
Why is it so friendly? I'm afraid of episode 4. It's too friendly.
お手手つないで仲良くね。
お手手つないで仲良く。ママとマリア仲良し仲良し。
そうよ。ママとマリアは仲良しよ。いつまでもずーっとね。愛してるわ。マリア。
Okay. Why we suddenly stop here?
なんだよ突然。
Oh yeah, okay, so he's questioning what I'm questioning basically, like, why they're so happy and like, what's going on?
どうした？
The sudden sound had come from the teacup Gretel had been holding, which had fallen and smashed. Oh, okay, so, oh, yeah, I see. Angie seeing her, basically older sister, being alive again. Yep, okay. I was thinking like they're wondering why it's so lovely-dovely. Like, why suddenly? I mean, yeah, that's kinda normal, but still, it's weird.
ごめんなさい。ぼんやりしてたわ。落としちゃってごめんなさい。
The cup on the floor had smashed to pieces. Would it really have made such a sound and smashed to pieces just by being dropped from that height? Even someone as thick-headed as Butler could realize that she was in a bad mood over something. But he couldn't understand why she had suddenly grown so displeased. When she made to bend over and pick up the fragments of the cup, Ronova appeared out of nowhere and stopped her.
お怪我をなさいますよ。
Yes, let me do that. I'm a butler.
お片付けは私どもにお任せを。
Yes.
紅茶のおかわりをお持ちしましょうか。
いらないわ。どうも悪魔の紅茶は口に合わないみたい。
ほう、ロノウェの紅茶でも口に合わぬものがおった。
Damn. How can you not be satisfied by Ronova's tea? How is that possible? That's a blasphemy.
そなたの肥えた舌には敬意を表するぜ。
Do you agree? Like Ronove tea must be delicious.
退屈してきたんで
Do you like black
ちょっと
tea?
席を外すわ。
I like.
退屈？おいおい、いよいよこれからだろうが。多分この時点でマリアはまた傘と手紙をベアトリーチェから受け取ってるって言い出すんだぜ。
Nope. Kinzo apparently is coming down, so yeah, that's pretty different.
ここからが重要だってのに。
失礼するわ。ごめんなさいね。後片付けをお願い。
お任せを。
I wonder if Angie knows something. Without saying anything else, Gretel disappeared of her own accord. Her form literally melted and disappeared into thin air. It was definitely a displeased expression on her face. But neither Butler nor Ronove, and of course not Beato either, could understand why her mood had so suddenly worsened. All that remained was the scent of the black tea she spilled. Probably about Maria. Oh, what the hell is this? Hello. Twisted corridor in meta world with materialized door to real world. Okay. This is different. I don't like it. No. To be more blunt, it disgusts me. Oh, Maria is here.
なんでエンジェはイラついてるの？
Oh, probably because Angie have like learned over the years how to see Maria without the diary, like they were talking about in the school.
なんでって決まってるでしょ。
マリアにはわからないよ。
Even Maria Onechan, with that blank expression on her face, irritated me. As I held my hand's palm up in the empty air, from out of nowhere a single book landed on them. It was Maria Onechan diary. Even though I didn't turn the pages were flipped through, despite there being no wind. And the door to Maria Onechan's world opened. Okay.
どうしてエンジェはマリアが幸せじゃないと思うの？
客観的に判断してよ。
客観的にエンジェの主観でだね。
Good one. Yep.
真実は私にとってのものとマリアお姉ちゃんにとってのものとでは
Yep.
異なると言いたい
She
の。
knows different things.
真実は観測者によって形を変えるよ。
Yep.
そして未来の観測者が常にその形状を上書きする。
Observers from the future always override that form. Yeah, because theory was made like later on, it can like cast shadow on the previous statement, I guess.
エンジェはマリアの幸せをどうしたいの？
The pages of the diary were flipped through at greater and greater speeds. Then, a brilliant light poured out from the depths of the diary, swallowing everything up and painting over everything with white. Hmm.
ごめんね、マリア。
Okay, we are back here. This is the place where Maria went with Sakurato for
マ
shopping.
マね、緊急に片付けなきゃならない仕事が山積みで、ちょっと会社に缶詰にならなきゃならないの。多分、あさっての深夜まで家に帰れないわ。
おお、じゃあ日曜日の一緒に映
Oh,
画を見
this is
に行く
different
約
time.
束は？
Okay, this is different time.
映画？
Judging by Rosa's tone, she had clearly forgotten that promise. But Maria's response to that was an apology for asking. I'm sorry. Maria apologized for troubling her mother by asking that question.
マリア、お留守番してる。ちゃんとお行儀よく待ってる。毎日お風呂に入って新しい肌着にするよ。お金の場所もわかってる。毎日違うお店に行くようにする。あんまり遅い時間に出かけないようにする。おまわりさんに聞かれたらママのお使いですって言うようにする。
Yeah, it doesn't seem like she's really happy.
ちゃんとママに言われた通り
I can see why Angie thinks that. I also don't think that Maria is happy at this point. At least in this point.
そうね。ちゃんといい子にしてるのよ。そしたらお土産を買ってきてあげるわ。
But maybe she is happy by being just called happy, like good girl.
いい？夜は9時までに寝るのよ。ママが帰ってこないなんて先生にも大人にも言っちゃダメよ。いいわね。
うん。だからママ、お仕事頑張ってね。頑張ってお仕事を終わらせて、少しでも早く帰ってきてね。マリア、もう夜中に泣いて近所の人に迷惑なんかかけたりしないから。だから早く帰ってきてね。
じゃ、忙しいので切るわよ。いい子にして待ってるのよ。余計なことはしちゃダメよ。じゃあね。
Okay. With a tone of finality in her voice, Rosa hung up the phone without waiting for Maria's answer. Maria politely set down the receiver and returned to the sofa. There sat the stuffed animal Sakurato, with whom she'd been watching TV until a second ago. Okay, so she already received that, so this is just like later, but still after the Sakurato. Sakurato was holding the remote control to the TV. The TV had been turned off because of the phone call. He looked like he was telling her to push the switch because he wanted to watch TV again quickly.
サク太郎、テレビ見たい？
おりゅ？マリアはもう見たくないの？芸人チーム全問正解したら逆転かもしれない。
うん。もうテレビいいや。
Oh, Maria being sad is sad. Again, Mama was busy with her work and didn't come home. Mama works so much overtime that she doesn't come home until late. Because she has dates or something. She always comes home after drinking a lot of alcohol, even though she's not good at drinking. And with a pale face, she will go straight into the shower and then to bed. And because she had overtime, even on the weekends or something, she says she had to spend the night there and almost never comes home. Recently, she started saying something about how she's got a big job she's working on. So this sort of thing happens a lot. The picture I did my best on during drawing time were laughed at by everyone. But even so, I wanted to show them just to Mama. And once again, she won't be able to look at them for me. And I could talk about the time everyone pushed the job of cleaning up onto me. But I did my best by myself and was prized by the teacher. All the time, I went shopping. And the man at the shop said I'm always such a good girl and gave me a free canned coffee. Then there was the time I wanted to encourage Mama because she worked so hard on her job. And hid the card for her under the pillow.
他にもいっぱいお話ししたかった。
ママはお仕事をいっぱい頑張ってくれて、毎日のご飯のために一生懸命働いてくれてるんだよ。
お仕事やだ。
Yeah.
ママ、お仕事なんかやめちゃえ。
So you could be with her.
お仕事は大人の大切な仕事なんだよ。マリアにご飯を食べさせて、お洋服を買って、サマーキャンプの積立金を払って、それはみんなママが働いてお金を稼いでくれるからなんだよ。
ご飯いらない。
Oh.
お洋服もいらない。給食もいらないし、サマーキャンプなんか行きたくない。どうせ、マリアをどこの班も混ぜてくれないもん。
ウリュウ。ママはさっき電話でお仕事から帰ってきたらお土産を買ってきてくれるって約束してくれたよ。ママはマリアのことが大事で寂しくさせてることを申し訳ないと思ってるから、そういう約束をしてくれたんだと思うよ。
そうかな。
Yeah, pretty much.
ウリュウ、めんどくさかったり嫌だったりしたらそんなことはしないもん。
I can't like talk like. Wow, this is very emotional one.
ママだってマリアのそばにいつだっていたいんだよ。それができなくてママも辛くて悲しい。ママが泣きながらずっとマリアの隣にいて夜を過ごしてくれた日を僕は覚えてるよ。
なんでママが泣いてるのかわからなかったけど、ただマリアは黙ってママのそばにいることしかできなかった。
あの時最後にママが言ったの僕は覚えてるよ。
Okay, what she said.
マリアにありがとうって言った。
Oh.
ただそばにいてくれるだけでマリアだけが世界でただ一人の味方なんだよってママは言ってくれた。ウリュウ、覚えてる？
マリアが世界でただ一人の味方なんだよってママ言った。
I wonder if it's like literally and she actually is in everything. That's probably right. Maybe. Sakurato set the remote control on the table, crawled up onto the sofa, sat on my lap, and spoke to me, gazing into my eyes.
ママもきっとマリアと同じなんだよ。ママの描いたデザインだけがクライアントに笑われて、ママの会社だけが他の会社から面倒な仕事を押し付けられて、ママは社長だから自分一人で片付けなくちゃならなくて、ママの会社だけがいつも他の会社の仕事に混ぜてもらえない。ママの味方はマリアだけなんだよ。そのマリアがママにお仕事なんかやめちゃえなんて言ったら、ママの味方は世界中のどこにいるの？
I see.
サク太郎。
僕には世界中でただ一人マリアがいる。ママには世界中でただ一人マリアがいる。マリアには
ママもいるし、サク太郎もいる。
だからマリアは寂しくなんかない。ウリュウ。ママはお仕事が忙しいからなかなかマリアと一緒にいられないけど、マリアはどうかそれを責めないで。その代わり僕はいつも一緒に、そしていつまでも一緒にマリアのそばにいるから。ウリュウ、僕が一緒じゃ悲しみを止められない？
Oh, Maria started crying. From the corner of Maria's heart, where she had been doing her best to seal it up, drops of sadness finally dripped down. Even the weekends when Mama didn't come home weren't that rare a thing. It wasn't as though that night was particularly painful or sad compared to other nights. Yeah, it just like finally there was too much and she couldn't just hold it, I guess. And yet, Maria tears poured down.
ウリュウ、マリア泣かないで。 ずっと一緒にいるから。マリアが泣いても僕は泣かない。僕はライオンの子だから寂しくても泣かないよ。僕だって泣きたいけど、僕は泣かないんだもん。どうしてザク太郎は泣かないの？こんなに寂しくて涙がこらえられなくても泣かないの？ウリュウ、だって僕が泣いたら誰がマリアを慰めるの？だから僕は泣かないよ。だってマリアに元気を出してもらいたいから。元気を出したらママは帰ってくるの？ママが帰ってきた時、元気なマリアで迎えてあげたらママはきっと喜ぶと思うな。ウリュウ、ママは喜ぶ？
She's basically doing everything for Rosa happiness. And the Rosa happiness is her happiness. I think that's what they like include here.
ウリュウ、そしたらきっとお仕事の疲れもきっと癒されると思うよ。そしたらきっといつもより早く元気になってくれて、マリアともいっぱい遊んでくれると思うな。マリアがママの待ってるお家へ帰ってきた時、ママが上機嫌で台所にいたらすごく幸せな気持ちになるでしょ？ママもきっと同じだよ。マリアがご機嫌でお留守番してたらママも幸せになるかな。ウリュウ。
Sakutaro nodded deeply with his big head. The tears couldn't keep falling from Maria's eyes. If she greeted Maria with a tear-stained face, Mama would probably get sad too.
マリアは知ってるよ。笑顔を呼ぶ魔法は自分も笑わなきゃできないってこと。マリアは知ってるよ。だからもう泣かない。ねえマリア、僕から楽しく過ごす提案があるよ。ウリュウ、聞いてくれる？何？ママが日曜日の深夜まで帰ってこないから。
Yeah.
だからママに内緒のパジャマパーティーをして遊ぼうよ。
Wow.
パジャマパーティー？今夜は眠くなるまでベッドの中でお菓子を食べたりジュースを飲んだりしながら僕と遊ぶの。パジャマパーティー？楽しそう。9時に寝なくていいの？寝ないとママに怒られない？
I mean, she wouldn't know.
ママがいない時だけの僕とマリアの秘密。だから今夜はマリアが眠くなるまでずっと僕たちで楽しく過ごそう。ジェリービーンズを食べながら次は何の色を引くか当てっこして遊ぼう。ピーナッツを割ってどっちがおじいさんか当てて遊ぼう。
Wait, what? What do you mean? Split peanuts and try to guess which one? Which half is the grandpa? Wait, what?
クローゼットの中を宝探ししよう。他にもオレンジジュースとメロンジュースを合わせたらどんな味になるかな。おお、いっぺんやってみたかったけどママにやっていいって聞いたらダメって怒られた。
Aww.
ウリュウ、ママに内緒で実験してみよう。今夜はいっぱい遊んでいっぱい笑って涙を元気で吹き飛ばしちゃおう。大丈夫、僕と一緒だから絶対に楽しいよ。僕が絶対にマリアを幸せにしてあげるから。サク太郎と一緒なら絶対に楽しいよ。絶対に幸せになれるよ。ありがとうサク太郎。もう泣かないね。とびきり楽しく2人で過ごして思いっきり元気になってママをおかえりなさいって迎えちゃおう。
Such a cheerful song.
うりゅう、今夜はいっぱい遊んでいっぱいご機嫌になっちゃおう。ママがいない夜にしか遊べない秘密のパーティーでいっぱい遊ぼう。僕たちが賑やかにしてたらきっと鏡の国や不思議の国からたくさんの友達が遊びに来るよ。そしたらもう僕たちはお友達でいっぱいで退屈なんかできなくなっちゃう。うりゅう、てりゅう。
Okay. Then, Maria began her pajama party all alone with Sakurato, having fun until late into the night. She played by sticking her hand into the bag of jelly beans without looking, trying to guess which color she would pull out next. Sakurato had good intuition and got it right a lot. Maria also had a brilliant streak, where she guessed right 4 times in a row. The game where the split peanuts open and try to guess which was the grandpa was easier than guessing the color of the jelly beans, so she got it right a lot. Sucking her salt-covered fingers was impolite, but that was the yummiest part. She liked both cola and melon soda on their own. She hoped that by mixing her 2 flavored drinks, there might be a flash of light like alchemy. No, it's not, just don't do that. And a new drink that no one ever had tasted before could be created. She got excited about how, if it turned out really delicious, she would call it Sakurato soda and sell it. But unexpectedly, it had a weird taste that she hadn't hoped for. Yeah, pretty much. And the color was somehow dull and thick. Maybe I shouldn't have been surprised that black and green mixed together would make this. Pretty much. Too bad. I imagined that it would become a sparkling pineapple color. Ah, kids. But it was an awesome, incredible fun night. If it's this fun here, maybe Mama will feel like coming home and drop by out of the blue. So I got the feeling that Mama might suddenly come home and went to the front door many times to check. But there was no way Mama would be able to come home when she's this busy with work. But rather than a feeling of loneliness, it felt just like a little disappointing that Mama couldn't join in on this fun late night party. Sometime soon, I will do this when Mama is around and let her join in. Mama likes some things I don't think are yummy. So maybe she will really like Sakurato soda. I don't think so. When Mama comes back tired, I will serve her some. Okay, in that case, yes, she will like it. I mean, as a gift from your daughter, come on. And more than anything, I wanted to at least write about this fun night in a letter and tell Mama about it. So that these feelings of happiness will reach Mama too. Her work's always so tough, and she becomes home so tired. So I hope I can share this happiness with her. Mama will almost certainly come home tired late Sunday night. And I hope I can brighten her day, even just a little, by sharing this happiness. I gently placed that letter on Mama's desk. To Mama. Good job with your work again today. Let me share my happiness with you. From Maria. Aww. Then I decided to give a present to Sakurato for proposing this wonderful party. It was a small red muffler I found when searching for treasure in the closet. When I was still very young, Mama knitted this tiny thing. Maria was embroidered on it with knitting wool. I softly wrapped that muffler around Sakurato. It really suited him, acccenting his yellow with red very well. Oh, that's so cute. I don't think we ever saw this muffler before.
Meow.
And have a little medal here as well. Like, medal for being the best daughter. Sakurato looked embarrassed, as he wore his first present ever. Yeah, it really looks good on him.
サク太郎、いつもこんなにも楽しい夜にどうしてマリアは泣いてたのかもう思い出せないくらい。これからも一緒にいようね。そしていつも楽しく遊んで笑っていようね。
I'm still amazed how Maria can just make herself happy just like that. Like, This is like even beyond having split personalities. She's just like just overcoming difficult times. Just like that. This is just like amazing like willpower.
うりゅうマリア大好き
Because she's obviously talking to herself, right? There's no way like there's some like actual person there.
マリアもだよサクタロ大好き
After playing so wildly, Maria's room was a mess. Maybe she played a little too much. But I'm tired for today, so let's sleep together. And tomorrow we'll clean up together and welcome Mama with a clean room. Alright, Sakurato? Sakutaro. Uryu!
ねマリアはマリアとサクタロはこんなにも幸せだよ
これがマリアお姉ちゃんの幸せなの？
マリアは幸せ
ローザおばさんはあんなにも楽しみにして絶対だよと約束した映画の約束を完全に忘れて
These
た。
are like total different principles here. Like Angie had to spend very little time with her parents. And she had to grow up, and she's like from the future, right? She had like already like a lot of years, like 12? Yeah, 12 years. 12 years without parents. She had to grow up under like Eva, and she's just missing her parents and everything. For her, happiness is just being with her parents. And Maria had her parents, like Rosa, her mama, all the time, and it's like, it's just total different perspective. She still wanted to be with Rosa, but she had other like opportunities and she could understand Rosa, like what she's doing for her daughter, and she knew that Rosa feels bad about this as well, and she tried to just not being ungrateful, basically. This is just like, yeah, you can clearly see why Angie think that this is not happiness, because for her it's not happiness. For her, happiness would be having parents, basically.
お仕事で忙しかったからたまたま忘れちゃったんだよ仮に覚えてたとしてもお仕事じゃどうしようもない覚えてても覚えてなくてもどちらにせよママはお仕事でお泊まり映画には行けなかった約束を覚えてたかどうかなんて些細な問題だよ
There's no way that's a minor issue. After all, when Aunt Rosa answered movie on the phone, it was obvious that she completely forgotten her promise. And when she heard that, Marionette-chan mood definitely darkened.
確かにマリアお姉ちゃんの言う通りローザおばさんが約束を覚えていたとしても結局映画には行けなかった。でもそれでもお母さんとのささやかな休日を過ごす約束を一方的に忘れられていたなんて悲しい。私なら怒る。
悲しかったよ。たとえ覚えててくれたとしても映画には行けなかったわけだから。
Oh,
で
yeah.
も私はその後サクタロととても楽しく夜を過ごす。エンジェもパジャマパーティーがすっごく楽しそうだって思ったはず。
楽しいわけなんかない。だってこの夜のマリアお姉ちゃんのはしゃぎぶりはお母さんが帰ってこなくて寂しくてそれを忘れるためにわざと空騒ぎをしただけじゃない。
違うよ。サクタロと本当に楽しくパーティーをしたんだよ。
いいえ違う。お姉ちゃんは悲しくて約束を忘れてたお母さんが憎くて部屋で暴れただけじゃない。
So so different perspectives. Wow.
そんなことマリアの日記のどこに書いてあったの？
Yeah,
書いてはいない。
exactly.
でもこの一行飛ばしで書いてある行間からお姉ちゃんの気持ちがわかるの。
I don't
お
know.
姉ちゃんはこの夜を楽しくなんか過ごさなかった。
I mean, diary is basically something where you express yourself, so there's no like reason that the kid like Maria would lie and try to like make some obnoxious, weird texts going around the issue. She would just write down how she feel actually.
それで言いつけを破って夜更かしをし、おやつの時間以外には食べてはいけないと厳しく言われていたルールを破ってお菓子を食べ、それでも悲しみが埋められなくて部屋の中で暴れて散らかしただけじゃない。そして部屋中を散らかして疲れ切って、そのままベッドのシーツをかきむしりながら泣き疲れて眠っただけ。
日記には確かにママが映画の約束を忘れてたらしいこと、そして私が夜更かしをしてサクタロとパジャマパーティーをして宝探しで部屋を散らかしてしまったと書かれてるね。
ええ、それはつまりそういうことじゃない。
Yeah, and she's jumping to conclusions.
マリアお姉ちゃんはローザおばさんの愛に飢えていた。そしてローザおばさんは自分の仕事や世間体ばかりを優先していつもお姉ちゃんを後回しにしていた。
Yeah, this is the difference of perspective. Like, and she doesn't understand that all that Rosa's doing, even if it's like pains her, it's like what she can do more. Like, company has such a problems. She's trying to make up to Maria any way possible. She made like by herself Sakurato and take her to the restaurant and everything for her birthday. But yeah, like she's trying her best.
だから虫唾が走るのよ。ローザおばさんのお姉ちゃんのことを愛しているという言葉がどれほど上辺だけのものか知っているから。お姉ちゃんだって知ってるはずなのに、なんで自分は幸せだなんて言えるの？マリアお姉ちゃんのそのあたりが私にはわからない。この年になってもさっぱり理解できない。
Yeah,
どうして悲しくないの？
she never experienced that really, I guess.
どうして不幸な現実を知りながら自分は幸せだなんて言えるの？私にはできない。わからない。
エンジは悲しい子だね。
Wow.
わけわかんない。どうして私が哀れまれなければならないの？
私の日記にはこんなにも楽しくパジャマパーティーの事実が記されているのに、同じ事実も異なる人間が観測すると異なる姿になってしまうんだね。
It's a different form. Okay, this is actually important. Some fact is observed by different people in some different form. I will have to apply this sentence to the magic stuff that happened in episode 2 and 3. I remember talking about something like that with Bernkastel. Truth is unfixed and changes form every time it's witnessed. By the way, it's perceived. In other words, depending on the person who perceives it, a single truth becomes a different truths. And truths of the past are painted over by truths of the future.
マリアはこの日記でこの夜の出来事をとても楽しかったと記した。
マリアお姉ちゃんはこの夜の出来事をとても幸せだったと記述した。
なのに日記を読んだエンジェはこの夜の出来事をとても悲しかったと読んだ。
マリアお姉ちゃんは幸せだと記述したのに、私はそうではないと読み解いた。
やめて。これは幸せな夜を記したものなの。これがこの夜の真実。お願いだからその幸せな真実を新しい、そして異なった真実で塗りつぶさないで。
Please don't make me to apply this mess into theories about Umineko.
マリアお姉ちゃんにはこれで幸せなの？
うん、幸せ。だから同じ境遇の時、幸せに感じられない園児がかわいそう。
Right now, I'm like she was then, just as isolated with no friends. Angie had accepted her isolated reality for what it was, but Maria painted over her isolated reality with a reality of happiness. Ushe Maria took a sad truth and changed it into happiness. That was the only, and yet very large, difference between me and Maria Onechan. And even though I'm unable to accept it, I'm also jealous of that power.
そうなの。それは力なの。その力があるマリアは幸せになれて。
Yeah, like I said, in this flashback we had, Maria basically have like immense will of power to do this. Like, wow. This is very hard. This is like terrifyingly hard thing to do. Oh.
その力がない園児は幸せになれない。
その力は何なの？
Let me guess. Love?
マリアもその力を何と呼ぶかわからなかった。この時点ではね。やがてその正体を教えてもらうの。後に話すよ。
Really?
後のページで。そして日曜日の深夜、ママは約束通りお土産を持って
With
帰
a
って
present.
きた。
ただいま。
Hello, Rosa.
おかえりー。ウリュー。ママ帰ってきた。ママ帰ってきた。
Waiting to greet Rosa as she returned home all tired out was Maria, in an unbelievably good mood, holding Sakurato. Most likely, Rosa's worn-out expression was partly because she was really tired, but partially because it would be pain when Maria, who should have been grumbling after staying home alone for several days, would climb to her sobbing. However, when she was welcomed by unbelievably happy Maria, and found that her fears were unbelievably needless, Rosa couldn't hide her surprise.
どうしたのマリア。
Yeah.
とてもご機嫌ね。誰か来ているの？
It was strange enough to make Rosa think that a friend had come over, and that she would come home right when they have having a good time playing together. But there were no other shoes by the entrance. Even though Maria was in such high spirits, she had been home alone. At first, Rosa was suspicious that the cause of this unexpected good mood could be nothing good. But that really was a needless fear. And in any event, Maria really had been in a good mood while she watched over the house. Even if Rosa's heart had been as cold and hard as rock, after being welcomed with a smile like this, Rosa started to honestly accept that smile, and the smile rose to her own face automatically. In that smile, you could no longer see any of the weariness of someone who has been unable to return home for several days. Maria kept talking about a fun time she had been playing with her stuffed animal Sakurato, Rosa really hadn't imagined that the stuffed animal she herself had given would be so appreciated, and she couldn't hide her pleased surprise.
さあ、作太郎と一緒に仲良くお留守番していたのね。偉いわマリア。そんな偉いマリアと作太郎にお土産があるわよ。
お土産なんだろうね、なんだろうね。
Both Maria and Sakurato started jumping around. There were two presents. Oh. One contained an assortment of Western sweets. Nice. Inside was the scotch cake. How the scotch cake looks like? Huh. I don't even know. It's probably something I know, but I don't know the English name for this. It looked like to be of very high quality, but Maria was more interested in the other one. The other one was even bigger box, and it was pretty heavy.
開けてごらん。マリアと作太郎の新しいお友達になれるかもね。
New toys? Inside, ladder-like cheese piece were about 20 small ceramic figures shaped like animals. Oh. Squirrels, rabbits, small birds, dogs and cats. And they were all holding musical instruments. In addition to them, there was also a panorama-style background. A forest scene was drawn on it. The small forest animals were gathered in a plaza and looked like they were having a good time. Rosa set it up on table, and when she then lined up the ceramic figures like chess pieces in the front of it, it became a band of forest animals.
素敵でしょ。
Cool.
お店のショーウィンドウで見て一目惚れしちゃったの。これをいい子でお留守番してたマリアにプレゼントするわ。
ありがとうママ。すごいね作太郎、お友達がこんなに増えちゃったね。作太郎の言う通りだった。楽しく賑やかに過ごしてたらお友達が増えちゃうって本当ね、言った通りでしょ。ほらね、お友達が増えた。ほらね、お友達が増えた。うりゅー。
Relieved that her gift had been appreciated, Rosa remembered that she'd been filled with several days of weariness.
本当にお疲れ様。シャワー浴びてくるといいよ。あったかいの浴びるときっと疲れが取れるよ。湯船にする？マリアが今日は入浴剤を選んであげるね。
ありがとう。でももう遅いからマリアは寝る支度をなさい。
Aww.
ママも疲れたからシャワーだけ浴びてすぐ寝るわ。明日も早いし。
わかった。はいママ、コート脱がしてあげる。
大丈夫だってば。
Wow.
ありがとう。
I love this relationship.
ママのコート、お外の匂いが
This is
いい感じ
like
する。
I have like feelings like I don't know like this is amazing and also painful at the same time. I'm conflicted, but I see how Maria can be happy in this. Like from her perspective, what she's trying to achieve,
あ、ごめん。何か
her
落とした。
understanding of situation. Like Maria is really grown up here. Like her mind is actually like grown up.
拾うね。
When she took Rosa's coat, a receipt or ticket stub or something fell out. It was in Mama's pocket, so it was probably important. Maria hurriedly picked it up. It looked like a ticket for green car or the Shinkansen or something. Atami? What's that place famous for? Its hot springs? Rosa, why did you hit Maria for saying the ticket? Okay, where the fuck have you been? Are you still like messing up with other guys? Like, we had it here, right? No, it wasn't here. It was like in one of the, I think in the episode 3 when we were like about Rosa. Like, she was like meeting with different guys, and I assumed that she literally don't know who the father for Maria is. Yeah, that's what like I assumed back in the episode 3, I think. Is she still going around like that? At that moment, with a rather sharp sound, the warm atmosphere shuddered. Instead of Rosa, who had been there just a second ago, enjoying the gift with her daughter and recovering from her weariness with a long-awaited return home, there stood a person who looked exactly the same, but who had a completely different, terrifying expression on her face. It's a witch. The witch emerges. In her hand was a ticket stub that Maria had picked up. She had stolen it from Maria's hand in an instant, just a few seconds too late, by the pain of her hand that had been hit, and her mother's expression. Maria realized that she must have done something wrong. But she didn't know what she had done that had gotten her in trouble. It was probably because of that ticket stub-like thing. Was she not supposed to touch it? Even though she had tried so hard to welcome Mama with fun and happiness, she had touched something important to Mama without asking, and it ruined that pleasant atmosphere. Wow, and she's going to blame herself. You know what? I don't know. I have a feel... Like, Maria? I think Maria needs some, like, mental help sometimes. It's almost the case of Kageyaki from Muramasa. Like, they both blame themselves for literally everything. So Maria apologized immediately. Even though she must have heard those words of apology, Rosa's expression actually darkened. Maybe those weren't the words that she had been hoping for. Maria didn't know what to do, and started another reaction. Then, even though it should have been such an important ticket stub, Rosa crushed it up and hurried off to her room. Maria didn't really understand what had gone wrong.
マリア、きっと余計なことをしたんだね。あの紙はきっとママのお仕事の大切なものだったんだね。それに勝手に触っちゃったから。
I wonder if I will have to like check if this name appeared somewhere. Oh. I cannot like go further, but I will check on LP archive, I guess. The name on the ticket, the name of ticket, like the place where this ticket is going. I wonder if we had this name somewhere in the game already. Maybe it's important hint, or maybe it's just a backstory.
ウリュウ、マリアは悪くないよ。だから。今夜だってこんなにも幸せ。幸せ。ママだってお風呂に入ってすっきりしたらいつもの優しいママに戻ってたから気にしちゃダメ。ウリュウ。
そうだね。ママだって疲れてるんだもんね。気にしちゃダメだね。今夜だってマリアたちはこんなにも幸せ。ウリュウ。
もうやめてよ。見てられない。
エンジェは幸せの見つけ方が間違ってると思うよ。
間違ってるのはお姉ちゃんでしょ。これのどこが幸せだってのよ。もう痛々しくて見てられない。
何が？ママが急に怒り出したこと？人間疲れていればそういうこともあるものだよ。一時の感情のすれ違いだけで相手を全否定するのって エンジは大人じゃないと思うよ。
See, like, Maria mindset is so damn developed, basically.
9歳のマリアお姉ちゃんに言われるとはね。でもそんなことじゃないでしょ。問題なのはお姉ちゃんが拾ったあの半券、明らかにおかしいじゃない。
何が？何もおかしくないし、今夜の幸せと何も関係ないよ。
ローザおばさんは仕事で会社に泊まり込むって電話してきたんでしょ。なんで熱海？それって旅行でしょ。マリアお姉ちゃんを置き去りにして旅行に行ってたってことでしょ。
You don't know why this ticket was on her pocket. Maybe she planned to go, or someone just like invited her there. And she couldn't go, that's why she had this still like in the pocket. And what you're doing right now are just assumptions of the situation.
しかも普通旅行って言ったら一人では。
あれが仮に熱海行きの件だったとしても、だからってママが嘘をついて旅行に行った証拠にはならないよ。
Yep, pretty much.
電話で嘘をついてあんなにも形相変えて奪い取って。
Wow, this is like I don't know if I can compare this to the player who's like reading Umineko, but I have a feeling like in episode 4 you're starting to think about like Umineko stuff more like Maria. And Angie have like the old way of thinking, like going into assumptions, where thinking that one thing basically instantly means something, and it's not necessarily truth.
何よりの証拠じゃない。
昔の仕事で出張した時のものかもしれないよ。
Yeah, and she could have like bad memories about this too. Also, yeah, I made the assumption as well a few minutes ago, but don't worry about this. That was just like random thought. I'm not telling that it was the truth, right?
あるいはゴミか何かをたまたまポケットに入れちゃっただけかも。
Well, that's mostly like probably not the case actually, but could be explanation.
部下の人が出張した時の領収書かもしれないね。
That's also possible. Maybe that's why she had to spend long time in work, because she had to overwork for this person.
だったら仕事の大切なもの、おもちゃじゃないんだからママが取り上げたのもうなずけるよ。エンジェの言う証拠なんて単なる状況証拠、想像と妄想。どうしてマリアとママの仲が悪くなるように解釈するのかわからないよ。
Wow.
どうしてお姉ちゃんがそこまでローザおばさんの都合がいいように解釈できるかの方がわからない。
Angie, this is convenient for both of them actually.
やっぱりエンジェはかわいそうな子。君を幸せにしてくれるかけらはこんなにもたくさん身の回りに落ちているのに、それをなのに不幸せなかけらばかり見つけてしまって傷つき続けている。だからエンジェは傷つくことに怯え、傷つけるものが身の回りにないかどうか、それを確かめ終わるまで幸せ探しすら始められない。
お姉ちゃんと話をしてるとおかしいのがどっちかわからなくなってくるわ。
あのね、幸せのかけらも不幸せのかけらもどちらもいっぱいあって世界を満たしてるの。だから身近の幸せが見つけられない人はどこまで探しに行っても見つけられない。チルチルとミチルが青い鳥を探したみたいに。
No idea what kind of reference is that. You can let me know in the comments. Unless they will just explain this in the next sentence.
そうね。 そういう教訓の話だった。
エンジェはその正反対。不幸せなかけらが全くない世界を探してる。
No trying of happiness, yeah. That kind of world does not exist.
でもそれだって青い鳥と同じなんだよ。だから永遠にエンジェは自分の幸せを見つけられない。バトラはヘンゼルなの？青い鳥なんじゃないの？
もういい加減にして。いずれにせよ、幸せな夜がコートから落ちた一枚の紙切れで台無しになったことはよく。
怖いね。一枚の紙切れで。なら幸せを取り戻す力も一枚の紙切れに宿れるかもしれないよね。
Whoa! Such a good backstory. Just when she finally be able to communicate with Maria after so long. Rosa's face twisted with a mixture of anger, sadness, and a fierce self-hatred as she flew into her room and closed the door. Maria's sorry had sliced into her chest sharper than a knife. At the time, she noticed a cute envelope placed on her study table. Oh yeah, Maria made a letter. It was probably something that had come with a girl's magazine. To Mama. Let me share my happiness with you, it said. She took it, and after hesitating opened it, and read what was inside. Then after letting two large tears drip down the paper, she flew out of the room, hugged Maria from behind as she headed for the bathroom, buried her face into her daughter's back, and cried. Then, realizing that she was the one who should be apologizing, she apologized. Why is Mama apologizing? There was no answer to that question.
ほら、もう仲直り。
Stop! Stop messing with my feelings.
あんなのママとマリアの仲良しの前には全然気にすることないんだよ。
私にはマリアお姉ちゃんの幸せは辛すぎる。
エンジェの気持ちも一応は理解するよ。マリアだってこの力に気づくまでは今のエンジェと同じで不幸なかけらしか見つけられない気の毒な子だったから。
その力って何？私になくてお姉ちゃんにはある。そしてそれがないから私は不幸でお姉ちゃんは幸福だというの。
Yeah. The main topic of episode 4 to love, and apparently the topic of all of Umineko, I guess.
力という抽象的な表現でしか理解できないそれは一体どんな力なの？
うん。エンジェはそれが知りたいんだよね。だから私の物語をここまでもちろんだよ。教えこの力の秘密を。そして私は昔幼いエンジェにちゃんと教えてあげたんだよ。忘れちゃってる？大丈夫。思い出せるよ。今から私が彼女が教えてあげる。
She will teach you.
って誰？
わらわがそれをマリアに代わって教えよう。
Wait, why? Wait, what the fuck is going on? Okay, I did not expect that. What? Excuse me? When you were little, I taught you long ago. She will teach you. I shall teach you in Maria's place.
ベアトリーチェ。
I'm so conflicted, I don't know if I should end the episode or not. I will soon, but just a little more. Just a little
マ
more.
リアにはあってそなたにはない力。
Yeah, this is the power that you gave basically to other people in Umineko as well. A love basically to Shannon and Canon.
マリアにあってレンジにない力。
That's magic. Maria and Beato said it together. And then they started giggling. Because they said it at the same time. It was an innocent reaction. One that didn't seem like Beato at all. And we are back. Into the hidden mansion. We are back here. And we'll see this in the next episode. Such a good episode. Such a good backstory and understanding of why Kinzo is here. One second. Since we are here, let's go what's Kinzo's doing. Wait! Wait! His name is different! Goldsmith! This is different! Goldsmith is Kinzo's sorcerer's name. Kinzo have two names. Kinzo have two names. Same as Shalon and Canon. Wait, if Goldsmith is his sorcerer's name... She's a little magician. No, I think Maria is her name, but maybe? What if Beato is not a true name? She may have a different name. This skill is similar legendary for the... This skill is similar as legendary for the current era. I mean, yeah, he was... like, possible to summon Beatrice apparently. His summoning ability surprised even Beatrice at times, okay. However, his very mismatched, excelling in some areas while fatally lacking sorcerer in others. Magic with enough power to hit a cup of black tea may be beyond him, but he's capable of summoning demons with magic strong enough to boil the sea. We never heard this tip, many I think. The source of his magic is found in arithmetic miracles. And his magical companion is unique. Later on, even Beatrice took note of this, and ran around her own companion accordingly. So, Beatrice learned from Kinzo in Essentially later on? Yeah, before we had only this. Okay, a lot of stuff happened. And a new tip many, which I will have to think about. God damn it, that was so good. That was so good and sad episode. Wow. And we can like see how developed and mature Maria is in her mind. That was so good. And how immature Angie is, actually. At least in some aspects. Wow. Anyway, I don't think I have like anything more to say about this episode. If you have something to say about this episode, please let me know in the comment section down below. Comments are yours. I will answer. I will read them. So thank you for watching the episode. Thank you for being with me. And for now, Pocket Watch is going out.